Drives it through covers, and he'll get 2 runs for it. Knights will take this any day of the week. 14 runs from the first 5 balls with 1 more to come up. Avinash Naik is come back well last 2 balls, and yeah, he'll be hoping to finish off well. Good delivery to end the over. It's 14 without loss after 1. We are here at the big finale at Musa Stadium in Pearland, Texas. Knights are happy with their first over. Now into the bowling attack to share the new ball with Avinash Naik is Veda Gaurishankar. Veda has been in good touch with the bat in this tournament. Let's see now what he could do with the ball in hand. Sid Rao pauses him. Wasn't ready. Here we go, first ball. Sid Rao flicks it away. Good fielding there from Mohit Saini to only restrict him to 1. And now Sanjay Krishna is back on strike. Already hit 3 fours last over. How's he gonna approach Veda? Is something to see and find out. Sanjay Krishna taps it back to the bowler. Veda looking like he has some problem with his thigh muscle or something. He's still bowling. Swing and a miss from Sanjay Krishna. That was a pretty poor shot. Wasn't needed there. It was outside off, and he's trying to hit that away to the left side. Veda changing his field here. Looks like he's pushing everybody in the circle back a bit. And he's coming here for this 4th delivery of the over. And Sanjay Krishna pushes it to mid-off for no run. Good start to the over for Veda. Let's see how he finishes off. Only given 1 so far. LBW shout and not given by the umpire. That looked mighty close to me. He looked like he walked across his stumps. Here, it'll be interesting to look at the replay. Let's see. Yeah, I think that was going down leg. And Sanjay Krishna pushes that to deep mid wicket, and that'll be at the end of the over. After that single, and after the over, we have 16 without loss for the Knights after 2. New bowler into the deck, and it looks like it's going to be Ravi Teja. He's taken a lot of wickets in this tournament. Ravi Teja, probably among top wicket takers in the tournament. Let's see, yeah, if he can make an impact in the big finale. Drifts it down leg side, but good fielding there from, can't see who is it. Looks like it's Karthik there at mid wicket, who stops it from becoming more than just that one run. Sorry, not Karthik, it's Sunny at mid wicket. Now for Siddharth Rao, Ravi Tejas pushed deep mid wicket back. Siddharth Rao tries to pierce the gap through point, and he doesn't, unsuccessfully. Good fielding there by Siva. Excellent stop there to prevent a boundary. Dove to his right and stopped it from becoming more than a dot ball. Ooh, that kept a bit low there. Siddharth Rao tried to play it late, couldn't connect it, and it's a dot ball. As you can see, the replay kept pretty low, so Siddharth Rao has to watch out for the bounce. And it's pretty windy, so there might be swing on offer for Ravi Teja. That's an LBW shot and given. Ravi Teja gets the breakthrough. Knights lose their star batsman in this tournament, which is Siddharth Rao, for 1. Siddharth Rao tried to work it to the leg side, couldn't connect it, and probably crashing onto his middle stump. As we see in the replay, yeah, that looked pretty dead. Pretty dead to me, and that's the end of Siddharth Rao, probably in this tournament. Last time we'll see him bat. He had a great tournament so far. Now he has to depart cheaply in the big finale. Dinesh Gopi is now walking in. He's been in decent touch too. As we see here, Siddharth Rao missing the ball, hitting his back leg, and that's probably crashing into middle and off stump, so that's pretty dead to me. And yeah. Dinesh Gopi now taking his guard and ready to face his first ball. Ravi Teja walking in. Punches off the back foot. 2 point. No run there. Knights have kind of stalled a bit after that first over, mainly because of the disciplined bowling from Ravi Teja and Veda. Dinesh Gopi pushes it to mid off, and he takes the quick single. And that'll be 1 run. And he's off the mark. Veda into his second over. First over was pretty good for him. He'll take it. 2 runs off that. Now he's gonna bowl his second one. He's battling with an injury, so it'll be interesting to see how he holds up for the rest of this match. Oh, that one cut back in quite sharply and also kept low. Pitches, playing a few tricks. And yeah, it's getting tough for the batsman to score. Dinesh Gopi toe ends it. Didn't get all of it, but he'll take the single to mid off. Now SK on strike. He had 3 boundaries in the first over. Let's see if he can continue doing what he was doing. Veda checking his field. All set to go. SK hits it through the leg side and it'll be another boundary. Got the inner half of the bat, but this outfield is quick. So quick that even an inside edge, outside edge, even if you don't middle it, it'll still trickle away to the boundary. You would say that's a lucky boundary for SK, but I think he'll take it any day of the week. Runs are runs in this final. Pushing for a quick single, and they'd get it. Dinesh Gopi on strike. Flashes at it, but it's a wide. Outside edge and dropped. Amit there at keeper. He's the keeper. Dove to his right, but couldn't hang on. As we look here at the replay, Dinesh Gopi tried to hit it straight. Probably came off the top half of his bat or glove, but yeah, didn't connect it. Lucky for him, he gets a life. And we see another ball keeping low. And that'll be the end of the over. 26 for 1 after 4. Arjun into the attack. Looks like he's pushing some fielders back. But They have more than 2 out. It's still the power play. Okay. So Irish there. He was just only standing to get a helmet for Amit. Arjun taking his mark up. There's still 3 fielders outside the inner circle. This will be a no ball if they don't find out. Looks like they'll bowl. And that's a dot ball. Kept pretty low. Dinesh tried to play it late. And he hits it over the top. Fielder out there and he takes the catch. That's an outstanding catch there. Akil is there at deep cover. Dives and he takes it. Stunning catch here. Knights are now 2 down. Dinesh Gopi has to go back to the pavilion for 3. So there's a 3 out because it's a 15 over game. We got the confirmation there. And now Vital is in. Strikes him on the pad, probably impact outside. Yeah, that was definitely outside, in my opinion. Vital walked across. Spun in. But yeah, impact was outside. So here's Arjun back to his mark. Vital flicks it through the leg side, and that will be a boundary. Nice shot there from Vital. Arjun probably pitching a bit too full, and Vital just putting it away through deep mid wicket. Vital punches it off the back foot to not mid wicket, point, and it'll be no run. Vital hits it in the air. Doesn't quite get all of it, but he'll find the gap and he'll pick up 2. 2 more added to the score. over up, I think, and saying 5 balls in our screen, but I think it's over up. So 32 for 2 after 5 with 10 overs to go. Veda in for his third over. SK now on strike. Veda bowls. SK hits it. Achilles, wait, yeah, he slipped.
Looks like it would have been a catch opportunity, but Achilles slips in the deep and it rolls away for 4. Great shot there by SK. Now look, Padawans looking to reset after the boundary. Short ball doesn't bounce. Whips it away through mid-wicket. Should be an easy single.
Who would have known?
Veda runs in. Straight ball. Vittal plays it through mid-wicket again. The man should cut it off. Shouldn't go for 4. They could have come back for 2, but they settle for 1.
Okay, hits it in the air again and 6. He looks to be in force today. That ball again didn't bounce, but he adjusted well, and he hit it over the top of the long on fielder for another first 6. First 6 probably today, and who else but SK would hit it? Now he pushes it into the gap. Great batting here. Very sensible batting from SK. This has been a good over so far for the Knights. 13 off it with 1 more ball to go. How will Vittel play it out? Will he go for more big hits or will he settle for another single? And they will settle for a single. And that's the end of the over. 46 for 2 after 6. Arjun in for his second over. Sanjay Krishna hammered Vida quite badly in that last over, and now we have Vittal on strike. He's had a good start, 8 off 6. Let's see how he'll approach Arjun. Vital taps that 2 point, and that'll be another single. Gives the strike back to Sanjay Krishna. That's a dot. Dot ball right there. Krishna tried to pierce the gap between gully and point, but hit it straight to point. Sanjay Krishna now slog sweeps it to deep mid wicket, where it's fielded by Arush Naik, and it'll only be a single. Vital hits it straight down the ground. They'll come back for 2 and a misfield by Veda. 50 out for the Knights. They have scored it in very quick time. It's another promising start by them. They've batted really well today. First in the first game, putting up a really good score on this pitch. And now, so far, they have started off well, as we see Vital sweeping that towards cow corner, and it'll be another boundary. Valiant chase by Arush, but he couldn't get there in time, and it'll be another 4 for the Knights. Eight off the over so far. One more to go. Knights look like they're gonna post a very good score in 15 overs. Ooh, slight leading edge there from Vital, but he'll come back for the quick single, and it'll be another overdone. It's 55 for 2 after 7. Shashi into the attack, also known as Sunny. He bowls some good pace. Bowls good line too. And he'll face Vital, who is on strike. Vital's 16 of 10. Sanjay Krishna's 34 of 22. And that's a foolish delivery driven down the ground. And it will only be a single for Vital. Knights will probably look in something around 110 or 120 with the start that they have in these last 8 or so overs. Sunny again. Sanjay Krishna gets the outside edge, but there's no fielder there, and he'll race away for 4. When it's your game, it's your game. Sanjay Krishna is... It's Sanjay Krishna's game so far. He's 38 off 23. And he just got some luck going his way, but he'll take it. Another boundary for the Knights. Sanjay Krishna now pops it up straight to cover, and that is another wicket gone for the Knights. He was looking threatening, looking to put on a big score. That ball probably bounced more than he expected, and yeah, just couldn't get enough of it, and yeah, that's the end of him. Avinash takes the catch. Sunny does the Shikhar Dhawan celebration, and he also celebrates the wicket of Sanjay Krishna. Knights now 60 for 3. Sanjay Krishna now walking back, and in comes Vikram. Lefty batsman. Batted well last match. Let's see if he can bat well again when his team needs him. Knights just need some stability now. They have a healthy enough run rate. 60 in 7.3 is not a bad score at all. But they need to control the wickets. And yeah, Vikram and Vita will look to try and do that against Sunny. Vic now drives that through cover. Will only be 1. That is to deep cover. And now Vito's back on strike. Full length ball from Vittel. He took 1 or 2 steps up. Tried to work it straight down the ground, but couldn't get the meaty part of the bat, and it goes off the inside edge and trickles to mid wicket. Here's last ball of the over, and Vittel punches it off the back foot. Looks like it'll be 2 runs added to the Knights total, and that would be 63 for 3 after 8. And looks like we're gonna have a drinks break. We'll be back shortly after the drinks break. Correction there, we're not going to have a drinks break. We're still going to continue playing. And Arjun will continue to bowl. His 3rd over. I think in this 15 over game, it'll probably be his last over, so he'll look to make a count. If he could get a wicket, that would be golden. But yeah, he'll look to be attacking, and look, if he can get a wicket, that would be just perfect for him. And if he tries to, stop the flow of runs, then he'll take that too. So we'll see what he can do here. Vikram tries to drive it through covers, but couldn't get all of it, and yeah, it just trickles to Avinash. There, cover. Arjun into the attack. Vikram moves across. We have an overthrow, and they'll come back for 2. Sloppy stops there from the Padawans. They need to really be careful. Extra runs cannot be allowed in this final match here in Texas. Arjun back into his run up, and Vikram smashes it through cover point, and he wants the second, doesn't get it. Vittel sends him back. Vittel doesn't get all of it, and lucky for him, it doesn't carry to deep cow corner. And it'll be another run added to the Knights total. Arjun, last 2 balls in his spell, he'll look to finish off strong. And another swing and a miss from Vic, looking to find the gap there at between deep mid wicket and long on. Another swing and a miss from Vic. He's really looking, trying to pierce that leg side gap, and he doesn't get on all of it. And yeah, it's another dot ball. Arjun finishes spell off well. Only 4 runs from that over. Knights are 67 for 3 after 9. Sunny back into the attack. Vittel on strike. Bowled him! Sunny does another Shikhar Dhawan type celebration, and it's a very good delivery. In swinging Yorker hits Vittel's off stump to middle stump, and Vittel has to go back for 20. Knights are now 67 for 4, and in comes the young star for the Knight, Ninad Vaidya. He's batting this decently in this tournament. He's looked in great touch in the times he has batted. His team needs him to score quick fire runs. Let's see if he can do just that for the Knights. Sunny into the attack. Oh, that one kept low. Nina just keeps it out. And yeah, he's lucky to be there because that one really did keep low. A lot of wind here right now. Windy conditions. So bowlers might find some swing. Ninad doesn't get all of it. Still goes away for 2 runs. Every run here is crucial in this big final. After 15 overs, they'll be looking to score at least 110 or even at least 100.
Yes. So Tamil, that would depend on how many wickets they can hold on to.
Appeal for run out, not given. Another couple of runs for 2 Ninad's Toto and also for the Knights Toto. Sunny's taken 2 wickets so far. He'll look to get another one. As we see in the replay, the run out appeal. No replay. So we'll continue with Sunny bowling. Ninad goes down the wicket a bit.
Oh, there's a misfield. And
And
they grab a single.
Yeah, they'll grab a single to deep mid wicket. Ninad looking to press the initiative. Score some quick fire runs, as that's what the Knights need right now. Down leg side. Not given. That was easily going down leg. And they'll take a leg by. Knights are 73 for 4 after 10.
So, a couple of things that I would like to mention about Shashi. So, Shashi has been not playing the leather ball, and this is the first time he's getting exposed to this, and he's really, really playing the game pretty well. He adjusted to the new ball, the new environment, the pitch, everything. So, really, lot of talent and lot of hard work that we could see in him.
I did not know that. Thank you for telling us that. Yeah, it's quite impressive that he's bowling so well. He picked up a couple of few wickets, crucial wickets. Vital and SK, they were both looking to score some big runs here for the Knights, and he's gotten both of them out with pretty good deliveries.
So we have another 5 overs left, and we have to see what are Arjun's options. So he brings in Karthik Sonti, who has bowled very beautifully in this tournament. He's a brilliant off spinner.
He'll go around the wicket to the left-hander. Loops it up, and another swing and a miss from Vic. He's looking to eye that gap between long on and cow corner. And yeah, he's just not connecting the ball right now.
Also, Tamil, whenever they are planning to hit big shots for the spinner, the direction of the wind really plays a big role on this ground. So now Arjun moving another player back in the arc zone. That was well bowled outside the off stump. Vic just compensates that for a single.
Good fielding there by Avinash. Only restricted them to 1. Could have easily been more than a couple of runs, if not 4. There was a big gap between point and covers. There's only one fielder out there at the deep, and if it went past him, it would have been surefire 4. And Nanad tries to drive that straight, doesn't get gets the inside edge, and yeah, he'll take
That-
another single. Puts Vic on strike.
So Tamil, what do you think that the knight should have a target in their mind? Like, what was the number do you think? Like, we have exactly another 4.5 overs left. That's around like 27 balls.
I think their target should be not to play dot balls. Dot balls here would, as we see here, it's a couple of runs. Appeal for a run out, not given. So, yeah, I think they should try and score on every run. Like, try not to play at least dot balls as possible. And yeah, if we're talking about what they should target for, I think they should at least target at least 100 to 110. But based on the start, I feel like they could have gone easily 120, 130 ish.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's where Shashi did a very commendable job. Him grabbing the two key wickets that really put a kind of brakes on the momentum that Knights had.
As we see here, there's a bunch of wind, and everybody's hats and glasses and all kinds of stuff are flying around. And we see Karthik again bowling, drops that one short. Vikram pulls it to cow corner for a single. Brings Ninad back on strike.
So Tamil, like one thing Karthik really has is very good variation. If you saw that ball was like pretty quick, so that's a very good I would say a variation that he could use on this pitch.
Yeah, the quicker one is quite deadly in this pitch, if I'm being honest. And Ninad here tries to drive that, almost carries to the fielder, and they'll get another single. And that's the end of the over. They get 6 from it, and Knights are 79 for 4 after 11. So about Karthik, yeah, I think he's a pretty intelligent bowler. You know, he flights one up, and then he bowls the all one quicker one, shorter. Batsman might play on the back foot, might keep low, hits the stumps, LBW. They all come into play.
Yeah, and also like if you notice right from the beginning of the tournament, he's mixing it up very well. So he knows like he's basically playing with what the batsman would think. He's trying to just beat him in the mind first. So as a spinner, that's a very good skill that he has. Also, another note, like the tournament has been really fantastic. We have had really good games. Unfortunately, the second game was stopped due to bad light. But apart from that, like all the games, they were like well fought. All the players really showed a lot of good commitment, and it was like good talent and hard work at display.
We see Nanad here, drives one down the ground for another single against Ravi Teja, who's into the attack. Yeah, I think it's been a good tournament organized. Very organized tournament. Yeah, kudos to whoever.
Yeah, kudos to the management team. Lot of people. Such a thing cannot be done by a single individual. So, really, like taking few names would be really like say discrediting many others. So that's good. So Ravi Teja bowls one outside the off, and he drives him for a single. So Tamil, so this is Knights versus the Santi brothers now. So the elder one, Ravi, is bowling on one end, and we have Karthik on the other.
Yep, that is right. Yeah, hopefully they can pick up a few wickets, and just as I say that, Ninad goes for a big shot, pretty disappointed, and he has to go back for 8. I think he tried to hit that towards the leg side. He also kind of cross batted, didn't play straight, and he gets clean bowled. As we see in the replay.
Yeah, so he's trying to eye the gap that's right over the mid wicket, because they have the mid wicket, like the deep mid wicket, much squarer. So he was probably trying to identify the gap that's between the long on and the squarer deep mid wicket, so that he could grab a boundary out of it. So now we have Ishan walking in as a new batsman.
Last time he batted, he scored a duck, so he'll look, hopefully, try to contribute some runs to this night's total and put out a very competitive score.
That's very well bowled from Ravi Teja, and that's a very good defense. He's seeing the ball. Ravi Teja now on to Ishan once again. Okay. Ishan flips it, but the bowler feels that it was bad. Okay, the appeal was turned down.
We'll have a look at the replay here. Ravi Teja runs in. Ishan takes a little marginal step across, and that definitely hit bat.
Yeah.
Don't know what the appeal was for, but yeah, Ishan's off the mark. And we see Vic try to flick it away, but couldn't connect, and it's a good over from Ravi Teja. Wicket and 3 runs. And Knights are 82 for 5 after 12.
So Tamil, so this is what I was exactly saying, that once you take wickets, whatever we were initially estimating to be 100, 110 as a total, it could actually not get there. As everyone says, right? Taking wickets is the best way to stop the scoring rate.
I agree with you. The Padawans bowlers have pulled it back really well. I think after the opening partnership would be and when Vital and SK they came in, I think they were threatening to at least score at 120 or 110. Now we feel like it might be under 100 now, because Knights are under pressure a bit because of the disciplined bowling by the Padawans.
Karthik Santi now on to Ishan. He flies the ball out to the off stump. Ishan just defends it, pushes it to the covers. So that's a good dot ball. So again, in this game of 15 overs, I would say that the winner is the dot ball. If the bowlers or the bowling team can generate more number of dot balls, that's what really helps. Oh,
we have yes and no, and
that was a single. Yeah, they didn't appeal for it. That was good running from Vicky.
Yeah, but a bit of yes and no there, but they get home safely in the end. No damage done. And we'll see Vic on strike against Karthik. I think he should really try and look and open up the offside. Use the spin to his advantage. But it goes past the keeper. Looks like it'll roll away to the boundary. It's slowing up, but
it did.
It's gone through the boundary. Important runs for the Knights. They could use anything right now, and they'll definitely take that. Amit just missed it. And yeah, 4 runs added to the Knights total.
Oh, that's a shocking dismissal. We have Ishan who took a run up. There was no run there. He couldn't turn back in time, and that was a very good throw. And unfortunately, Ishan is run out.
As we take a look here in the replay, Ishan set off running, and ooh, that was a very close call.
That was
Ishan looking for a not out decision, but after the umpire gave it out, he groans, turns his head down in frustration.
Well, speaking on off then. I was speaking, keeping it off. Whatever I explained. This guy, when Ishan comes in, he says, Ishan last time.
Vijesh into the attack. In with Vikram, and Vikram gets the inside edge and works it towards deep mid wicket for another single, which brings Vijesh on strike. Vijesh taking his guard, checks the field. We have 3 men on the leg side, 2 on the off with long off and deep cover. And we have long on, cow corner, and deep mid wicket. Karthik and Vijesh tries to cut it, kept a bit low. And that's the end of the over. Knights are 88 for 6 and after 13 with 2 more overs to go.
The Sonti brothers continuing here. Ravi Teja to Vicky. Oh, that's a pretty wide ball. Oh. Ravi Teja just escaping a wide call there. So again, it's a dot ball.
Yeah, they should look to score as much as they can. At least 10-15 runs here would definitely help their cause. But if they keep swinging and missing, it really won't help them that much. And this time he is bowled.
So another heave. As you said, Tamil, right? We exactly have around 10 to 12 balls. Now actually 10 balls. So run a ball would actually get them very close to 100. We see the replay here. Ravi Teja just following a very simple principle, bowling wicket to wicket. Vicky just going for a big heave and missing it altogether.
In comes Krishna. Krishna also has injury in his hamstring. But I think he's recovered pretty well, and he'll look to get some runs on the board for the Knights.
I guess with 3 more wickets left and 10 balls to go, they should just target at still getting a... Oh, that's unfortunate for Ravi Teja, but nonetheless, Knight gets all the runs they need. So Ravi Teja bowling a very good ball. Krishna has the very first ball going for the have, getting a nick out of it, which was wide away from the keeper, which also misses the short third man and reaches the boundary.
As we take a look at the replay, he just swung his bat widely, but I guess fortune favors the brave. And he'll take it. Knights will definitely take that.
So that also brings in a field change wherein he pushed the third man back. So Krishna trying to experiment there, trying to do a scoop and missing it altogether.
And he's bowled. That wicket brings in Nitin. Nitin is the 9th man in for the Knights. Knights only have 2 wickets left, so now they also need to, make sure they play out the 20 overs. And Nitin gets the outer half of the bat, and trickles towards gully, and they'll pick up 2.
So Tamil, as it looks like the way Knights started, unfortunately they are not ending it in the same fashion. Whatever the 2 wickets, after the 2 wickets that they lost in the middle for the Shashi Kumar thing, unfortunately, like after that, they have not been able to get back on the driving seat. Ravi Teja once again at Nitin. That's a very wide ball. So Ravi Teja finishing the over here. So
That's the end of his spell, by the way, and he's bowled well. He's actually really bowled well. 4 overs for 13. If not for that lucky boundary, he would have been 4 for 9. So yeah, big props to him. He's bowled well. After the start that the Knights had, I think he really helped them, along with his brother Karthik, to really
pull it back.
Yeah.
And also another point to note here is that Ravi Teja has been the highest wicket taker so far in the tournament, and he has really bowled very beautifully, and he really deserves all the wickets that he got.
Except for all those.
That's a very beautiful heave from Nitin. I think they can get a couple here.
That's 2 more added to the total. Knights are now 98 for 8. They're closing in on 100. They would take any run at this moment.
So Tamil, do you think that this is a sufficient enough total for them to defend?
I mean, 15 overs, by the way. As we see Nitin playing another cheeky shot. They should come back for the second. Nitin's quite slow on the turn, but he'll get back there in safely and overthrows, and looks like they'll run 2 more. It will probably be a boundary.
Oh no, it was cut off by the sweeper there.
Yeah, it is a boundary. 2+2. So yeah, a boundary added to the Knights total. Nitin wasn't expecting that to become a boundary in the first place, but yeah, he'll take whatever runs and he gets, and that'll be the 100 up for the Knights.
So this running also reminds me of yesterday's game. If you actually noticed, when Padawans were batting in the last over, they did something very similar. So we had on the non-striker end, we had Shiva, who was a who was a brilliant runner.
He reverse sweeps it, and that will reach the boundary.
That will reach the boundary. That's a very good effort from Nitin.
He's playing a cameo.
He's playing a shot. Excellent cameo here.
Knights desperately needed that, and he's doing his job really well. As we look at the replay here, switches around and just paddles it towards gully region and goes for 4. 3 more balls left in the over. Knights are 106 for 8. Karthik, you'd say, and I think that's LBW.
Yeah.
Amit thought he
stumped him.
yeah, but
But Nitin was trying to get some more runs here, and he went across. And as we said earlier, Karthik is a very smart bowler. So he bowled this one a bit quicker than the previous ones, and Nitin was caught off guard right in front of the stumps.
that is plumb as it gets. Also, he did also get stumped, but so double wicket.
So yeah, so that basically brings Anand to the crease, wherein we have only 2 balls left,
Last wicket for the Knights,
and last wicket for the Knights.
but Nitin played really well. They needed the runs, and they got the runs. So in comes Anand. He'll look to also swing his bat. Also be prepared to run with Vijesh there.
So speaking about Anand, the previous match he bowled a very beautiful spell, and that actually did a turnaround for the game.
He has a good bowler, Anand. He's a thinking bowler, I should say. He always thinks about his bowling, talks to his fielders, what should I do? I talks to his captain, what field we should set. He bowls to his field. And yeah.
So Tamil, that's a sign of an experienced player.
Yeah.
So Anand hits a straight one, and they grab a couple of them. That's very good here. So I hope they get to the 110 mark, which would actually be pretty good, because that would be very close to 6.5 runs and over.
That would be about par on this wicket. Last ball in the innings, and Anand smashes it. Karthik drops it, and it's gonna run away to the boundary. Great end to the Knights innings, and they finish on 112 for 9 after 58. That'll be the innings break, and yeah, we'll be back shortly right after the innings break.
The Knights here playing really well. 37 for 2. They've been bowling really well. But still 76 required of 10 overs. Very achievable for the Padawans. Siddharth Rao comes back into the attack. Beautifully played by Varambe. Misfield over there. And they take a quick single.
It's very windy here at the Musa Cricket Stadium. Teju is on strike.
The Padawans probably want Ravi Teja to finish and stay and bat deep today. That ball moved so much. Luckily got some bat on it. It's one of the first games that I've seen that it's so windy that you cannot even have the bails on the stumps.
Yeah, it's very windy today.
Bowled wide. Siddharth Rao has a lot of swing going with the wind over here.
I think the wind is carrying the ball away from the left-hander and into the right-hander.
A little lucky there not to be called a wide.
Yeah.
Well bowled, well fielded there by the young boy. Nina doing a terrific job in the field, saving a certain boundary over there. Padawans 40 for 2, requiring 73 of 9.2 overs now. Ravi Teja steps out and he's
Great
gone.
catch. That's a great catch from Whittle.
Great catch, diving to the right in this outfield.
The ball is keeping very low here on this pitch, and that's a really good take from Whittle.
The Knights in control of the game out of nowhere.
Oh, that's a nice take.
Brilliant take by Vittal. Absolutely brilliant take.
It's the bottom edge of Ravi Teja's bat. Maybe he was expecting the ball to swing in, and this one just held its line.
Vittal really leading by example right out there on the field.
Yeah.
New batsman in for the Padawans is their captain, Arjun. Great batsman. Hopefully he can play through this windy conditions out there right now.
Yeah, I think Arjun and Varambe, they both play for Boston Bulls.
Boston Bulls back in
Yeah,
Massachusetts.
Back in Massachusetts. So let's see if they can get a partnership going here. They desperately need a partnership at this point. That's the end of the 6th over.
And the Knights in control over here. Padawans 40 for 3.
It's a 8 run per over from now on. I don't think it's a big ask given the outfield is so lightning quick, but the weather, the wind is certainly playing a part, I would say.
The Padawans also bat very deep. So they have a lot of batsmen still to come. So they do have the ability to take some risks out there. Just 9 overs to go though, so they have to up their running and the scoring.
Yeah, I think the wind is pretty heavy from the pavilion end, so that is not the end you want to target to take the aerial route.
They definitely want to go from the electric pole end when they want to go for the big shot.
Yeah.
Dinesh Gobi back into the attack. Oh, beautiful flight from him. He's been a real leader on the field for the Knights today.
Yeah, he took a terrific catch.
And I think the catch that he took in the last game of Karanatri really changed the entire momentum of the game.
Yeah.
Because at that moment in time, the Conquerors were cruising to victory.
Yeah.
And that brilliant moment of him in the field really uplifted that team. And, they ended up winning that game.
Yeah, catches win matches.
Catches win matches. Sometimes the sayings just hold true. Beautiful shot there. No fielder, and that's a boundary.
Nice.
Smart cricketing by Arjun over here.
That's a good sweep shot from Arjun.
Look at that beautiful balance. Head is still. Watches the ball till the last minute, and then he brings out the sweep. No need to run for that ball.
No.
Well bowled by Dinesh. A nice quicker one there.
That
Almost
nearly,
went on.
yeah, really chopped on to the stumps. So trying to play the cut shot. It's probably a little too close to play that shot. To play the cut shot.
Well played. Just nuts to the covers for a single. The asking rate is not that big. They're just one big over away from really just being in command of the game. But at the same time, the Knights are also a wicket away from being in command of the game.
Yeah, at this point, this partnership will be crucial for Padawans.
Well played by Varambe. Plays it so late. Fielder has no chance but to give them the single.
It's also playing them in gaps, and the fielders are pretty deep on the 30-yard circle, so that's a pretty safe shot for a single. At the end of the 7 overs, Padawans are 47 for 3. They need 66 runs from 8 overs at 8.25 runs per over.
ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಚ್ಚರ ಆಯ್ತು ನನಗೆ. ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಎಚ್ಚರ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸುಸ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಯಾಕೋ. ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಎದ್ದು, ಆದರೆ ಈಗ ಫೀಲ್ ವೆರಿ ಫ್ರೆಶ್. ಇಲ್ಲ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಡ. ಫಸ್ಟು ನಾನು 3ನೇ ಶವರ್ಗೆ ಹೋದೆ ಆಯಿತಾ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ನೀರೇ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಆಚೆ ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ, ಲಾಕ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಓಪನೇ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಇಷ್ಟು ಬಾತ್ರೂಮ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆಚೆ ಬಂದು ಇನ್ನೂ ಲಾಕೇ ಇದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಚೆ ಬಂದೆ ನಾನು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ನಾನು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಲಾಕ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಅದು ನಾನು ಬಾಗಿಲು ಹಾಕಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಬಾಗಿಲು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹಾಕೋದ ಅದು ಆಚೆ ಬಂತು. ವಾಪಸ್ ಟರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಓಪನೇ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈಗ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಹಾಗೆ ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡಿ ಯಾರು ಲಾಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದೆ.
Ishan into the attack.
Child prodigy, 14-year-old prodigy, turns the ball beautifully, flighting the ball there to Arambe. Look at the confidence of this young boy.
Yeah.
Well bowled by Ishan, just a single there, putting it right up in the block hole. Arjun can't do anything about that one.
Get a single, I suppose.
Field is spread out, no need to take any risks. Not just along there, Arjun. Arambe back on strike.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
They'll get 2 for there. No,
They'll
it's
get a
going all the
boundary.
way, and that's a 4. Can't be bowling a full toss on this
Yeah.
wicket. The turf pitch is really keeping low. He just needs to bowl it on the pitch. ಏನಾಯ್ತು? Arjun back on strike now. Well bowled by Ishan. Dot ball over here. At the end of 8 overs, the Padawans are 54 for 3 and now require 59 of 42 balls.
Still the run rate is around 8.5 runs per over.
The run rate has been increasing steadily over the past few overs. It was 7.5 when I started talking, and it's already 8.43 now. So the Padawans really need to get a move on the run rate.
They need to at least get a boundary. Every
They just
over.
need to nudge it in the gaps and run a little bit harder. Anand back into the attack. Balls wicket to wicket, which is a great thing about Anand. Balls keeping very low.
Yeah.
He's had a good day so far. He got me out, unfortunately. Maybe he can work some magic again today. Well bowled by Anand. Dot ball. Pressure's building.
Yeah, every dot ball is gonna put more pressure on Padawans. They have to get at least one boundary and over.
By the looks of it, it looks like Arjun might have to be the one to start scoring at a much higher pace. Because Amit seems to be like the one solid end. What do you think, Uji?
Although Amit has been playing from the start, so he might have a better read of the pitch.
Ball not pitching there at all.
No, it's been consistently very low all throughout 3 days. Probably the first game was the only exception where the ball was at least bouncing a little bit.
Right to the fielder there. Just a single. .59 now, required of 40.
And Arjun is the more aggressive batsman of the two, so he may take some risks now.
You think we're going to see the scoop shot soon? I'll bet you $1 on that one.
Maybe when the spinner comes on. I don't think for Anand, but you never know.
The ball is keeping too low maybe for Anand's bowling.
Yeah. That was pretty close. That's an out, yes. It looked like it was pretty close.
Big wicket here. Here's a replay. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it looked like it was right in the front.
Right in the front, between leg and middle.
Yeah. He went
Big wicket here for the Padawa, for the Knights.
He went
55
across
for
the
4.
line
He
for
did go
his-
across the line on the last
Yeah.
minute. Another look at it from the different angle. Hits him right in the foot, which is the tough. Oh.
Was there
Yeah.
was there some bat involved in there? That's what Arjun is suggesting, that there was bat.
If there was bat in it, that's a very unlucky decision.
Yeah.
But looked out otherwise.
It's too bad we don't have all the modern technology for
We might have it for next season.
next season, yes.
New batsman in is Karthik. He's been playing absolutely brilliant this season. So far in these 4 games in this tournament.
Yeah, he's been playing pretty
He's
well.
been bowling really well. He's been batting really well. A lot of possibilities still open. As you can see here, extremely windy conditions right now. Ball is moving a lot. Ball is keeping low. Very difficult out there for the batsman. And he got him. He's out. Beautiful shot over covers. And Vijay takes the catch. Pops out of his hand, but gets it on the second attempt. Great catch there by Vijay. Padawans now 5 down. This is the night's game to win. Ishan back into the attack. Nudged down the ground for a single. Siva does not want the second run there. Look how animated the Knights are. They're all pumped up. They can smell victory over here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great comeback from the Knights. I would say at one stage they were the underdogs, and
They lost their first 2 league games, and they won the games that mattered.
yeah,
And they are in control of the game. 57 required of 6 overs at almost 10 runs an over. Someone from the Padawans might have to play a beautiful knock from now for them to cross the finish line.
for me it has to be Amit, because he's been there for 9 overs now, just striking a little less than 100. I feel he needs to accelerate at this point.
And he's
that's another
gone for the
wicket.
first ball.
That's
Beautiful bowling. It was a full toss. It was not hit over the infield. And Sivakumar goes for a duck.
That was a great catch by Dinesh Gopi. He's taken a couple of great catches today. It was excellent from the Knights. Next man in is Mohit.
Oh,
That's edged away for a single to short third man. You can see the excitement in the field from the Knights. There's a little jump in their step.
Well fielded there by Dinesh Gopi. Just a single. Gets Mohit back on strike. 55 now required of 32. Run rate going a little over 10.3 now. Knights trying to take control of the game completely. Well played by Mohit in the gap. Praveen the fielder gathers it well. Just a single. Full toss, and Amit was not able to clear that one. Just a single. Might have missed out on that one.
Yeah, he should be putting those away. He's been there for 10 overs, and they need him to
Up
step
the
up.
ante over
Yeah.
here. 53 now required of 5 overs at 10.6 runs an over. Very difficult to get those runs in these windy, difficult, low bouncing pitches.
Conditions, yeah.
Most likely Anand is back into the attack, and yes, he is. He's been bowling brilliantly today. Bowls wicket to wicket, and his balls keep low.
Yeah.
We'll see if Amit is able to play him well. Lifts it, and the fielder comes under it, and he's taken it. Amit is gone. Another wicket falls. The set batsman is gone. And the Knights taking complete control of this game at the moment. .53 now required of 29. 7 wickets down. New man in is Shashi. As Sunny, as we like to call him. Anand maintaining a beautiful line there. 1.1 overs, 3 runs and a wicket.
Yeah, Anand is
Or
bowled
is
very well
that
today.
1 run and 3 wickets? He might have gotten 3 today. That is an insane bowling statistic today. Oh, and he almost got him there too.
He's bowled really well today. His line and length has been very good. He's not swayed away a little bit. He's just sticking to the same line and length. Yeah, 1.3 overs, 2 runs, 3 wickets for Anand. Excellent.
Wait, that all is injured. Oh, he would have had another one. And that's gone to the boundary. Beautiful bowling here by Anand. Very unlucky there. But Mohit will be riding his luck there. Let's see the replay there. It's got a very, very smooth lineup. Look at that. Beautiful run. Nice release. Oh, and he edges that. Oh, and he just didn't get it.
Vittal should have taken that.
After taking that absolute stunner to get dismissed Ravi Teja, he should have caught this one. Missing leg there. Great bowling here by Anand. And as I say that, he bowls a wide. Big swing and a miss, but inside edge, and the ball seems to be running away, and it's a boundary. Mohit here has already hit 2 boundaries.
Yeah, one inside edge and one outside edge. I mean, they'll take it as it comes.
As it comes, they're keeping up with the run rate. 43 required of 4 overs now.
What do you think, Kunal? Is it gettable?
You just need 1 good over, and it can be back on the Padawans side. Looks like Dinesh Gopi might be coming back into the attack. Very smart bowler. It'll be difficult for the Padawans to get the required run rate of his bowling. And that is plum. Great bowling here by Dinesh Gopi. Very smart player. Gets him right in front of the wicket there. Should have played that on the front foot there.
Yeah, that's as plumb as it gets. Good bowling from Dinesh Gopi. And the Padawans are 70 for 8 now. That's probably hitting the middle of the middle stump.
That is, next man in is Arush. Great young talent. Played really well in the first couple of games that the Padawans played.
Yeah, he got some great starts. Very steady head,
Very
good balance.
.43 required of 23. Ooh, got the edge over there. Just a single. Brings Mohit back on strike. He's going at a strike rate of 200 right now, so he might be the man for the job.
Certainly. He needs to get a couple boundaries this over just so the run rate doesn't get too ahead of them.
Brilliant bowling there.
Yeah, Dinesh Gopi, excellent stuff. Just sticking to that line and length.
Well played by Mohit, and that's a run out.
That's another run out.
And the Knights are a wicket away from victory. What a day for them, huh? They have really turned it around.
Excellent stuff from the Knights. You could say they all woke up from the right side of the bed today.
It looks like they did because they're just a wicket away from winning the first HOYSALA league. Next man in is Arish's dad, Avinash. Let's see what he can do out there today. It would have been nice to see the father-son duo out there in the center of the field.
Definitely.
Nudge there for a quick single. Great bowling this by Dinesh Gopi. Just sticking to that line and length.
Absolutely brilliant.
Excellent. 72
Excellent.
for 9 now of 12 overs. 41 required of the last 3 overs with just a wicket remaining.
For me, Mohit is the man. If Padawans are gonna win this, they need a big over. They need a 15 to 20 run over. They probably need 2 of those.
They probably do need 2 of those, but back into the attack now is Anand. And he's the man who's taken 3 wickets and initially given only a run of his first over. He had a couple of lucky edges and he ended up conceding 11 now. But he's still got 6 more balls to go and he's eyeing for that last 4th wicket right now. Well played there, right to the fielder, however. Knight's really enthusiastic and animated on the field right now.
And rightfully.
And rightfully so. They played brilliantly today. What a turnaround from them. Oh, he's hit it. He'll get a single for that one.
This is excellent from Anand.
Great bowling. Stump to stump bowling.
If you see all 14 balls that he's bowled, his line has always been in the same spot.
Mohit goes big and that'll just be another single there.
This is certainly not helping the Padawans. The required run rate is well above 15 at this stage. They need a couple of big ones from Avinash and Mohit.
Another single
Just
there.
a single. Beautiful stuff from Anand. Just a 10-step run up, but that line and length hasn't really pretty much been the same throughout the game today.
Wide ball there. Whittle almost got Mohit run out though. Equation still is 37 required of 14 balls there.
That's another
That's
wide.
another wide there. That's the first ball, first couple of balls that Anand has bowled, not sticking to that ideal line and length that he normally does. That has helped him so much in today's game.
Oh, it's going down leg. And it gets tougher and tougher for the Padawans.
Little over 16.5 runs per over required at the moment. Maybe they're just waiting for the last over to hit 6 sixes, you know.
Oh, and that's going down leg too.
Beautiful cover drive. And that's a boundary. What a brilliant shot there by Mohit.
Seems like
They need more of that.
Vijesh is limping. He didn't really attempt that
He just let that go into the boundary.
Hope everything's okay there with Vijesh. That was a beautiful cover drive.
Beautiful
from
cover
Mohammed.
drive. 32 still required of 2 overs, however. 16 runs per over. It's going to be difficult.
Avinash should try and give the strike back to Mohit.
He seems to be the only one able to hit more than at a rate of higher than 100 right now. New man in is Praveen, the hero from yesterday, who actually got a hat trick.
The hat-trick man, Mr. Praveen.
He's here, and
He's here to leave some googlies and some doosras. We'll find out.
we'll find out soon enough. Avinash on strike. Just nudges along. Might be able to get 2 there. Just a single.
They'll settle for the 1. Brings back Mohit on strike. And these next 5 balls,
You
are
know
very
he's going to be
crucial.
swinging at them with all that he's got.
he needs to pick his gaps. And if you notice, all the fielders are halfway through. Nobody's on the line. So if he's able to clear that, it's a wild swing. Misses.
Did that hit the bat?
I think Vittal just missed it.
Great bowling here. Variation in line and length and speed. Let's have another look at that.
Excellent flight.
Oh. Hits the body.
Got
Oh,
lucky.
Avinash lifts it and he drops it. Oh, no. Not to worry too much. They're still ahead in the game. But disappointing. The hat-trick man could have had another wicket right there.
That could have been the end of the game.
That could have been the end of the game, but we
But
have
the
to wait
Knights-
9 more balls now.
The Knights will now have to wait.
Praveen has 3 more balls to get another wicket here, so let's see what happens. Big swing,
And that's it.
and that's it. The Knights are the champions.
The Knights have won the first HOYSALA Super Cup. Congratulations to the Knights.
Excuse me, bro. Hello. What presentation can you bring here? Presentation. Yeah, here. Call them, everybody here.